What's up, everybody? Good to send to the new address. Is that the address in Fremont, Daniel? I just went back and looked at our messages. I just want to make sure that's the right one. I think it is. Based on what you sent me before, I think that's correct. Pretty sure. Cool. Yeah, next package will go to the new spot then. Good deal. Glad to hear you're all settled in. All right, let's get things rolling. Here is our owner list for tonight. All spots are accounted for with the exception of Michael McDowell with Jake Triska. I sent Jake a message. So, if Jake doesn't pay, then we're going to call his local dirt track and tell him that he's doping tires. Let them have some fun with him. I'm just kidding. All right, let me get the duck race all set up here, and we'll go over that. Let me point you guys down so you can see a little better. And then here's our duck race lineup. We got Jeremy Holder at the top, Will Blackman at the bottom. Duck race drivers include Austin Cindric, Brad Kozlowski, Brandon Jones, Bubba Wallace, Christian Eckes, Corey LaJoy, Eric Jones, Kaz Gralla, Kyle Petty, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Sage Karam, Slammin' Sammy Smith, and Todd Gilliland. So, that's true, yeah, they're not racing yet, but we'll still report them. I don't know, he might be racing out there. They got better weather than we do over here on the East Coast, so I don't know. He might be racing, I don't know. All right, let me get some gloves. So we got to set up 19 spots for the duck race, 45 seconds. We're going to shuffle them one time. Maybe. There we go. All right. Good luck, everybody. I guess I moved stuff around thinking I'd already done the duck race. Hadn't done it. All I did was show it to you. That doesn't work, does it? This getting old, man. You forget stuff. Getting old's for the birds. It's for the ducks. Ah, get it? Who's it going to be? Duck 11 at the line. Boy, that was like beak and beak all the way to the end. That was one of the closer finishes we've had in a while on a duck race. Duck 11, that is Will Blackman. Will Blackman landing a bunch of extra drivers. So congrats, Will. Now we can get the tablet of Android out of the way. It's about the only thing this tablet does anymore is do duck races, and it plays music on occasions when I need it to. That's about it. Alright, let's put our little guy out there. We'll get some stands in here once we get these blasters done first. So we got 4 blasters and 4 hobby boxes in behind those. So not as big of a mixer as what we had been doing on like Sundays. I just happened to have 4 of these blasters still on the shelf, and I thought, well, let's just go ahead and put them in the break tonight. Because what am I going to do? I mean, we could have done like a little tiny break with 4 blasters sometime, but why, you know? So I just went ahead and stuck them in the break tonight. Empty, empty. I need to point you guys down a little bit so you can see what's going on down here. All right. Haley, Kyle Larson, Daniel Dye. We got a green Carson Hocevar. Just a reminder, when we do come back to Sunday again, this Sunday the mixer will be 4 Prizm hobby boxes and 10 blasters, but the blasters are green ice, which we have not opened any of those. I think the green ice is what they call the hobby blaster. Don't ask me what that means. I have no idea. But I think that's what they're calling it, is a hobby blaster. And I've noticed some of the companies are starting to do that more. So that's what we got on Sunday. Greg Biffle Blue Ice. I also just, right before we went live, I made a post regarding Spring Break Week. I've got the schedule laid out for Spring Break Week. I've got the products and breaks kind of planned out. So if you want to see that information, it's just go to the group and it's the next post down. We got a green Scripps Tommy Joe Martin's auto. All right. Green Tommy Joe goes to Nathan in the unlisted spot. Just put him right there for the time being. Red Pulsar, Tony Stewart, Victory Lane. Goes to Steve Teskey. That is 94 of 199. Then we got a silver DW. Mayor, Reddick. Green, Greg Biffle. Going to Riley. Blue Ice, Austin Dillon. I do love his logo. You see it on his leg. Sometimes they put it on the back of the card, too. I love his logo. That's pretty cool. Gibbs. Groovy, Kyle Larson. And Blue Ice, Josh Berry. Suarez. Sammy Smith. Red Pulsar, Bill Elliott. Who's got Bill? Timothy Sanders. 1 out of 199. And then A.J. Allmendinger, silver. I had a couple people ask me why I changed the list up. If you guys will recall, this is the original list. The list we used tonight was the original list that we used when Prizm first came out. And then I changed it up after, I don't know, after the first week or so. And then we haven't looked back since. And so I just kind of reverted back just to give some of those folks that I was keenly aware of certain drivers that people wanted it that had gone into the unlisted spot. So just trying to spread things around a little bit, not trying to upset anybody or do anything, malicious or anything. Just, and it's definitely not a permanent change. Just kind of more of a one-off. Sunday we'll go back to the other list that we've traditionally been using more recently. But just wanted to kind of change it up for a night. That's all. We had the green Ryan Blaney and blue ice Austin Hill. Joy, Victory Lane, Denny. Blue Ice, Bubba Wallace. Pot of Gold, Daniel Suarez. Red Pulsar goes to Braxton. $147 of $199. We got silver Denny Hamlin. I'm just going to look at something real quick. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. Bill Elliott, Connor Mozak, green Chase Elliott. Going to Paul. Blue Ice DW goes to Sarah. What are your guys' thoughts on Phoenix coming up? Phoenix is one of my favorite tracks to watch, honestly. I'm actually really looking forward to this coming Sunday's race, because it's going to be the first race of the year that I've kind of been... I mean, it's exciting to watch any race, don't get me wrong, but just more in my wheelhouse, more in my style. So I'm really looking forward to it. Chris Bonnet says Bell goes 3 in a row. Yeah, he could. He's pretty good there. There's a number of guys that come to mind real quick. I did my little midweek thing on YouTube and TikTok earlier, and there's several guys that I can think of real quick that are pretty good at Phoenix typically. We got a door number 20 out of 199. Matt Kenseth, red Pulsar. That's going to go to JR. Door number Kenseth. We'll take that. Nice, JR. Matty D. Yeah, Blaney and Logano are both really, really good at Phoenix. Bell's really good at Phoenix. Reddick is good there. Ross Chastain is good there. Kyle Larson's good there. There's a good, I don't know, 8 or 10 guys that come to mind that I've seen either win or be really capable of winning on more than one occasion. So any of those guys, I think. Green, Christian Rose. I didn't see what Cindric did. What happened with Cindric? I'm not sure what he did, so I don't know. I don't have an answer. Blue Ice, Casey Kane. Josh Berry, Dark Horse. Yeah, for sure. I think there's a lot of people that would be excited to see Josh Berry win a race. I think he's kind of like that, that just good guy that everybody likes. Blue Ice, Martin Truex Jr. Right hooked Ty Dillon. Huh. I don't know how I missed that. But, you know me, road course races, I'm not paying super close attention, so I might have been at the snack bar in the kitchen. Might have been using the facilities. Who knows? Eric Jones, Blue Pulsar. 1 out of 75. Now, Eric Jones was unclaimed, and that'll go to Will Blackman. Yeah, I mean, I watched the race, Chris. I just didn't see what happened. But again, I don't... road course race, I'm not glued in either. I'll be a lot more in tune this weekend for sure. Green, Cousin Carl. Mike Snack Bar, buddy. Heck yeah. Chris, I didn't get the size or shape that I am by not eating snacks. Let me tell you that. This does not happen by accident. This takes years of professional snacking to achieve this kind of greatness. What's in the snack bar? It varies. Right now, because it's Wednesday and we're due to go to the grocery store on Friday, the snack bar is looking a little bit bleak. There's probably like some, not a lot of Mike's favorites are left. But it's stuff that the rest of the house likes. So there's probably like some Cool Ranch Doritos in there. I like crackers, like Club Crackers, Ritz Crackers, Cheez-Its, Goldfish. I'm a cracker kind of guy. I like crackers a lot. Obviously, I like chips and queso. Ice cream is a staple in our house. Those are my kind of. I do have a bag of cashews up there that hasn't been opened. 92 of 199, Zane Smith. Going to Brian Kessler. I think when we do our spring break week, Mike here is going to have an adult beverage each night. Just one. I'm not going to, nothing dumb. Just one. Mikey will have a little beverage while we break each night. Maybe I'll even share a secret recipe with you guys. We'll see. Empty. Some Reese's eggs, yeah. Milk and cookies. Oreo with milk. I like some weird things according to people around me. I like has to be homemade brand ice cream, but chocolate chip ice cream with pretzels. If you've never tried it, try it sometime and get back to me. But I like chocolate chip ice cream with pretzels. You just kind of dip the pretzel in your ice cream just as if it was like any other kind of dip, basically. Green McDowell. When I was young, my dad also kind of got me hooked on just regular chocolate ice cream, and you get regular Ruffles potato chips, and you eat the ice cream with the chip. And that sweet and salty, I like that sweet and salty combination. Chase Elliott, Blue Ice. Yeah, Oreos are delicious. I'm definitely a sweets guy. No doubt about that. No denying it. I like sweets. Chocolate ice cream. I knew somebody was going to ask that, Brian, and I do not. I do not like... So, I like the sweet and salty combination. I do not like the hot and cold. I also, because I'm very particular, I want my French fries to be hot and crispy. And once you've dipped it in the ice cream, then it loses its crisp. So I can't do that. That's not for me. But my daughter does. 24 of 75, Blue Pulsar Pot of Gold, Ryan Blaney. Goes to Tanner Hicks. They have, I like Red Velvet. They have Red Velvet Oreos, I think. And we've had a couple other versions. So you guys know I'm not a fan of Walmart. But every once in a while, I end up in Walmart. And the one thing that I do like is they have a pretty good bakery at the one Walmart near us. And they make these they're just a glazed donut with chocolate icing on them. And you get them in like a dozen. I can get in real trouble with those. I'd be willing to bet I could probably polish off half a dozen just like that. Like that. So... Fried Oreo. I have had fried Oreos, yes. I've had fried Oreos. I've had fried Buckeyes. Blue Ice BK. Groovy Jimmy Johnson. Ryan Newman, Blue Ice. Fried Moon Pie. Now, in the summertime, when we can have fires, we make what they call fire pies. If anybody's familiar with camping, you might know what I'm talking about. And we'll make fire pies with, you can make them with cherry pie filling, apple. I know, like, my daughter likes to just make it a grilled cheese. Fried Buckeyes. Yeah, you get them at the fair. That's the only place I've been able to find them is at a fair. But if you make a Buckeye and then make batter and deep fry it, that's basically it. Green Pulsar, Denny Hamlin. 12 of 25. We missed the door number by 1. Going to Anthony Blevins on the short print. Green Pulsar. And Matt Kenseth. Really a decent 4 boxes of blasters, actually. We got the auto, we got a short print, we got a door number. Yeah, it's just batter. The key is making a good Buckeye, you know? That's the thing. You make a good Buckeye, and then you're in business. I'm going to put these. I know you guys know what I typically do, but I'll show you anyway. I just put them up there. Sometimes people that are less familiar are like, well, where do you put all the packs? They're just up there out of the way. All right. We're done there. We're going here. Red, Ryan Newman for J.R. Tipple. I got to tell you guys, the mail sale this Saturday night is going to be quite good again. I mean, there's some serious heat in this one again. $255 of $299. Newman. And then we got Sensational Signatures, Chandler Smith. Going to Chris Bonnet. I got another stack of booklets for the sale. At least one of them is a 101 booklet of a champion / soon-to-be Hall of Fame driver. Or, I don't know if soon-to-be. He guaranteed to be a Hall of Fame driver. Put it that way. So, got some nice stuff on Saturday night. Chase Elliott Red. Going to Paul. $267 of $299. We got a blue Jake Garcia. $110 of $199. Nathan. Nice Newman card. I know I saw some Newman cards, but I don't know that anything stood out as being... I don't know if I saw any autographs, but nothing stands out to me just off my memory of what I went through. But I do know there are Newmans in there. I just don't remember anything being particularly, crazy. 297 to 299, Justin Haley. Going to Riley. And we got a silver SVG. That one's a touch off center, but not bad, really. I mean, it's just a hair, a smidge. Silver Pulsar Chandler Smith. Going to Chris Bonnet. $53 of $3.99. I need to do a sale of my duplicates and stuff again. I usually do one around May or June, but I got enough stuff on consignment right now that I'm probably not going to do one of mine, at least not real soon. So probably going to hold off on mine, try to take care of everybody else first. Canals for Adam Green. Adam Green. Here's something else. Red Kurt Busch. Goes to Steve Teskey. $161 of $2.99. And then we got Dale Inman with the throwback auto. Dale Inman is not listed. He will go to Nathan Burris in that unlisted spot. I'm going to move the Tommy Joe. Put Dale Inman up there. Give those guys a chance to bask in the glory of being on the card stand. Red Todd Gilliland. Now he was unclaimed and will go to Will Blackman. 44 at $2.99. We got a blue Jesse Love machine. Going to Anthony Blevins. $73 of $199. Had to go to the dentist today for my teeth cleaning. Is there anybody that enjoys going to the dentist? I don't know that I know anybody that's like, oh, I can't wait to go to the dentist. You know? Corey LaJoie, Pulsar. Going to Will Blackman through the filler. $126 of $3.99. Silver Kevin Harvick. And this is a nice one. How about a pot of gold? Kyle Larson Mojo. It's going to be a short print out of 25. 10 out of 25 to be exact. Mojo Larson. That's a nice hit. Going to Daniel. Checkered flag, Thad Moffitt. Going to Nathan. 69/75. If it's not a door number, 69's got to be the best, the next best serial number, right? Silver, Clint Boyer. Kyle Busch. Got another Mojo. This might be a Mojo auto in this pack. It's in the autograph spot. We shall see. It is not an autograph. Dang it. Red, Natalie Decker. Going to Will Blackman. 289/299. I saw a little video vlog of her where she was talking about how she's not quite medically cleared to race yet after obviously just giving birth a few weeks ago. But that she is planning to race this year once cleared. So, Mojo Austin Dillon is what was hiding back there. Going to go to Michael Clay. So, a pair of Mojos in this first box. We'll take that for sure. That does not suck. 2/25. Missed the door by 1. Tony Stewart. Again, if you need help watching the replay and you can't quite get Facebook to work for you, you can always go watch the replay on the YouTube page. I have been downloading the break from Facebook and then uploading it to YouTube, and it's been working out quite well. So it is an option for anybody that maybe is having trouble or whatever. And I've been able to get them turned around pretty quick. So usually by the next morning, I've got it uploaded. Silver Pulsar, Christopher Bell. Going to JJ. 22/399. I wonder if at any point he'll be like, I just want to be called Chris. Or if he'll always be Christopher. You know, like my born given name was Michael, and once I kind of grew up and moved out of the house, then I started going by Mike. Of course, my dad was Mike, so that got a little confusing. But William Sawalich, Sensational Signatures. That's going to go to Billy Joe Garcia. The rookie autograph. I'm going to move the Chandler for Willie. And we're going to Connor Mozak, Pulsar for Sea Salt. 352/399. Blue, Kyle Larson. $142/199 going to Daniel. Got a red Brandon Jones. Going through the filler to Will Blackman. $249 of $299. Silver DJ. And Truex. So let's move those base cards out of the way. Make room for the next batch. As you guys look ahead at the schedule, I've got the schedule posted through Sunday. But as you look a little further out, or think a little further out, I have had some people ask about doing another select blaster break, and I did get another case of select blasters. I should have those probably by the end of the week. So that'll be a break that we'll do next week. Will be a 2024 select blaster case break. I've been asked for that several times, actually. So that's one we're going to make happen. And then, what else are we going to do next week that's a little bit different, unique? Oh, 2019 Prizm. Going to do a little bit old school Prizm next week. Changing it up. So, some cool stuff coming down the pike for sure. Tanner Gray, checkered flag, will go to Nathan. 29 of 75. Red sensational signatures, Spencer Boyd. Also going to Nathan. Matter of fact. And red national pride, Alex Bowman for Dale. $55 out of 99. I think that's his sprint car number, 55. Yeah, 2019 is on card, yes. '2019 Prizm brings a whole lot of different things into play. Obviously, in this product, we don't have Chase Elliott autographs. 2019 did. They're on-card autographs. These are not. You know, there's just like a whole bunch. We could go through a list of things that are vastly different. There's 4 autos in those boxes versus 3 in these. So, you know, it'll be a fun one. Red Tyler Ankrum, 55 of 299. Going to Nathan. Blue Matt Kenseth goes to JR. 14 of 199. Pulsar Dale Jarrett. Going to Nathan. Nathan's killing it with the unlisted spot, by the way. 151 of 399. 151 of 399. Austin Hill Silver. Pot of gold. We're going checkered flag Lane Riggs. I did not see that, Brian. That's cool, though. 53 of 75. Lane Riggs going to Will Black. Silver Christopher Bell. I saw something interesting by Topps. If you guys go back to like Topps's Facebook page and watch, go back a little ways, you'll find it. But they posted a video of some people with Topps asking Bayley from the WWE what they thought her most expensive card ever sold for. And she goes, I don't know, $1 million. And, of course, she just starts laughing because she knows that's probably not true and that's probably a little bit ridiculous. 124 of 299. Red Dale Jr. Nice little color match for Derek. But anyway, they were like, no, that's a little high. They were like, the most expensive Bayley card sold was $1,250. And in my head, I kind of started thinking, man, that seems a little low for somebody. I feel like she's going to be a Hall of Famer. I don't know. It just seems a little low for her. For, the most expensive part. I mean, you're probably talking some kind of 101. 17 of 49, Josh Berry. Going to Daniel. I was just kind of surprised by that. That just seemed really low to me. But I've been saying for a while, I think our NASCAR world and the WWE world are the two most undervalued in sports cards. And I think people are starting to catch on to WWE a little bit more. Ooh, legendary signatures. Dale Jr. Blue. That's nice. Going to Derek. 1 out of 15. It's been a minute since we've seen Derek in a break. He jumps in, hits big. That's nice. Congrats, Derek Flenner. That doesn't suck. Not even a little bit. That should be on our next batch of t-shirts. That doesn't suck. You should just have the logo on like the front pocket, and then on the back it should just say, that doesn't suck. Jamie McMurray Pulsar, 362 of 399. Going to John Boyles. John Hunter Nemechek Blue for JR. 64 of 199. AJ Allmendinger, purple. Going to that unlisted spot. 52 of 99. We got the silver Chase Elliott. Jesse Love. Just a love machine. Do 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 do. Pulsar Danica Patrick belongs to Ben Beach. $17 of $3.99. Silver Ryan Preece. And Richard Petty. We got gold in this one. Yes, sir, we do. Pulsar Nick Sanchez. I'll try to keep you guessing. 17 of 399 for Sanchez, going to Sea Salt. And then the gold, the Amigo, Daniel Suarez. That's nice. Going to Braxton. 3 out of 10. Very nice card. Congrats, Braxton. That is sharp. I know I've said it multiple times before, but I love the photo they used for that card. It just really turned out well with the front tires smoking like that. I don't know if he was blowing up and he had smoke rolling out from the hood and underneath, or if he had his brakes burning up, or if he had done a burnout and that's just where the smoke was. I don't know. But Blue National Pride, A.J. Allmendinger. That's the Atlanta win picture. All right. 41 of 49. Going to Nathan. So then, yeah, it's just from doing a burnout, and that's just where the smoke ended up in the photo. We got a purple Tony Stewart. Going to Steve Teskey. $57 out of 99. Silver Josh Berry. And Michael McDowell. There's one stuck behind there. There it is. I was going to say, I can feel it. I think we got another mojo in this one, yeah. Red Kyle Busch. Goes to Brooks. $49 of $2.99. And then we're going Sensational Signatures, Thad Moffitt Mojo for Nathan. Nathan's cleaning house. 8 of 25. I rarely come downstairs to do a break with long sleeves on. And I'm wearing long sleeves, but I've got them pulled up because they're like too baggy down by my wrist. And so they'd be like, you know, they would just be annoying me. But then my sleeves keep falling down. Not your guys' problem, my problem. But just poor choice of what I was wearing. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 173 of 399, going through the filler to Will Blackman. Breaker problems. All right. Oh, come on. Work with me here. There we go. All right. I'm going to grab a quick drink. parched. A little iced tea goes a long way. Empty box. Sammy Smith, the Pulsar, going to Will Blackman in the filler, 141 of 399. Sensational signatures, Daniel Dye. Going to go to Brandon Harner. Josh Berry. I do kind of miss the pink prisms and the rainbows. Eric Jones red. I know we got a lot of variants this year, but I do kind of miss those. 382 of 299. Through the filler to Will Blackman. Nice color match Dale Jarrett with the old Quality Care Service Ford credit car. Made so popular. 110 of 199. Going to Nathan. If you had to pick a favorite car, let's leave Petty and Earnhardt out, because I feel like they're going to be a lot of people's pick. You got to pick a favorite car paint scheme that's not currently actively raced. What is your favorite car or paint scheme of a previous driver or retired car or retired driver, whatever? It's not currently being run. 288 of 299. Chris Buescher for Will Blackman. Kyle Busch. I figured somebody would say the Hooters car of Alan Kowicki. Will says that's his pick. Ryan Preece. The Gordon Trex car. 3 of 399, or T-Rex, not Trex. T-Rex. Wasn't that Jurassic Park? Wasn't that part of the Jurassic Park release? I'm pretty sure it was. Brian says the Skull Bandit Harry Gant, MGD Rusty Wallace, or Hardy's Cale Yarborough. Yep, all very iconic. Ben Beach with the Budweiser car. Eric Jones, Pulsar. Going to Will Blackman in the filler. Harvick Gravedigger. Ooh, maybe that's one I'm not familiar with. Was that like a something to match Gravedigger's truck? 366 of 399. DW Tide or Mellow Yellow Days of Thunder scheme. Yeah, yeah. So that's one of my favorites is the Mellow Yellow car, Garrett. Daniel Dye. Going to Brandon Harner with the Mojo. 7 out of 25. Harvick 06. I'm going to have to look that up now. That's cool. I did not know. I was working on the road then when I was working for the Blimp. 2006 to 2008. I don't remember a lot of things because if it wasn't an event that we were covering with the Blimp, I just don't remember, you know. Plus, we partied and had a good time, and I don't remember a lot from those 2 years. I'm just going to say. We had a lot of fun. Purple Thad Moffitt. My two favorites, or two that came to mind real quick for me, the Mellow Yellow car for Kyle Petty or Days of Thunder, whatever, however you want to phrase it. But the Mellow Yellow car, for those that don't know, Kyle Petty was the first driver I actually liked back in the, like when I was 6, 7, 8 years old, back in like 92. So 65 and 99 on the Thad Moffitt for Nathan. But probably the Mellow Yellow car, and then probably Mark Martin's Valvoline car. Just his iconic, the one where the V just kind of, you know, swept right across the hood. Very simple. It wasn't fancy at all. But I liked Valvoline, and I liked red, white, and blue, and just worked for me. Sensational Signatures Redemption, Terry Labonte. Going to Billy Joe. I got to grab some more top loaders. Only takes a second because I got them right here. Go me. I also thought somebody might say the Kurt Busch Jordan brand car, because that was a pretty popular one here of more recent memory. 235 of 299 red Dale Jr. I know there's a good amount of collectors that are collecting his cards because of the Jordan stuff. So Corey LaJoy. Yeah, I remember it. I remember it very well when I first kind of started watching NASCAR a little bit, and it was Richard Petty's last year, and I remember, you know, kind of like asking my dad if he was going to win a race, you know, and of course my dad was like, probably not, you know, he's really not necessarily going to contend to win a lot of races this year. It's just, you know, kind of past his time or whatever. Michael Clay with Austin Dillon, 366 of 399. And I remember right around that same time frame, Kyle was coming up through and starting to run pretty good. And somewhere along the line, my dad was like, yeah, that's Richard Petty's son. And I'm like, well, that's his son. I'm your son. I'm going to root for the son. You know, like, And so that's how it all like correlated and started right away. So Trackhouse 88 and 99. Original Rainbow Warrior. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We got some nice stuff popping out tonight. Blue color match throwback Rusty Wallace autograph. Going to Brandon Harner. We'll take that. The sticker's a little not perfect, but you'll have that. It's okay. 32 of 49. Nice Rusty. That'll work. That'll work. Checkered flag Sheldon Creed goes to JJ. $39 of 75. Mike Olson, Pine Tree Bush North. Riley Herbst, blue. Going to Dave Colasar, 52 of 199. Texas Terry. Going to Billy Joe. $117 of $3.99. That's when you start talking about the paint schemes and kind of the iconic cars that we liked. That's when a lot of our die-cast collectors really. That's right in their zone, you know, because a lot of our die-cast collectors, that's what you latch on to is your favorite die-cast of your favorite paint scheme. Or I know now they have different versions. Like I think they have like race win versions and stuff like that too. But I know for our die-cast people, that's very relatable. 45 of 49, pot of gold blue, Kyle Larson for Daniel. I know when I was into the diecast for like dirt late models, that's how I was with certain drivers. I wanted a certain car because I remembered that car from, you know, this race or whatever. Casey Kane, purple. Casey seemed to be a very popular driver tonight. A lot of people were trying to claim him. Going to Sean Mizak. $42 of 99. Daytona. I'm assuming you mean Daytona 500. Yeah. Carolina Blue, John Hunter. Goes to JR. $42 of 49. Bush Groovy. Yeah, I mean, I love diecast. Don't get me wrong one bit. I love diecast. And if I had the space where I could collect something like that and really put them out, like, on shelves and display them, I'd be all over it. I think they're awesome. I loved having them when I had them. I just, like I said, I've said it over and over, which is why we're trying to do an addition on our house. We just don't have much room. We live in a small house. It is what it is. Tony Stewart Pulsar. Goes to Steve Teske. 14 of 399 on the door number. Yeah, Steve. That's our second door number of the night. That doesn't suck either. At one time, I had a nice little collection of Scott Bloomquist dirt late models, and a couple of his that were, very special. And certainly sorry to say that I obviously got rid of them. But hopefully whoever bought them all from me has kept them and enjoyed them, and hopefully they didn't, when he passed away, hopefully they didn't, try to make a quick buck or something silly like that. Hopefully nobody tried to. It's disheartening sometimes when you have the collectibles world and something tragic happens and people try to profit from that, It's not what you want to see happen. So, oh yeah, Scott was the GOAT, man. I got to meet and talk with him many times. The Sprint Car diecast looked pretty awesome too, but same thing, just you got to have room. I feel like if you're going to own diecasts, you got to have some space to put them out. A shelf, a bookshelf, a display something. You got to have something. A desk, I don't know. Purple Ross Chastain, 28/99. Carolina Blue Josh Berry. Going to Daniel Acosta. We got 4 of 49 on the door number Josh Berry. Third door number of the night. Going to Daniel. I said it was a good night to pull some nice cards. I mean, we're kind of sneakily having a really nice break between all the door numbers and then the mojos. A couple of nice bigger hits there with stuff on the stand. I mean, it's shaping up. We've definitely seen some worse breaks as of late, so Josh Berry Pulsar. Right back to Daniel. 321 of 399. Sensational signatures. Andres Perez. Rookie auto going to Sea Salt. He's got kind of an interesting signature. We haven't pulled too many of his autos. Yeah, for sure, Brax. I'd love to display cards, but the thing is same thing. You got to have room, and my only refuge for the cards is, I can keep them I can have a lot more cards than I can diecasts and take up the same amount of square footage, basically, You can fit a lot more cards in that small of a space than like one box with a, with a die cast. So 48 $2.99. Eric Almirola goes to Brandon Harner. Corey Heim, silver. Heim. Bill Elliott, silver pulsar for Timothy Sanders. $2.99, a $3.99. Silver Jeb Burton. Ryan Blaney, checkered flag, going to Tanner. It's getting toasty down here. 59 of 75. The floating wall. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're nice. Someday I might be able to put some stuff out if once my kids are a little older. That's my thing is, you know, we got young kids and we've kind of got young dogs. Like, putting stuff out on display is just asking for a disaster, in my opinion, in my house. That's not the same for everybody else. 135 of 199. If your kids aren't as crazy as mine, then you might be in good shape. Or if you don't have dogs that are psychopaths like mine, you might also be in good shape. Pot of gold red, Larson. 57 of 99. Going to Daniel. We got his sprint car wing number. Doesn't quite count, I guess, but Daniel will appreciate that. I know Daniel was a Bloomer fan and familiar with dirt racing and all that jazz. So Daniel will get that for sure. I think we got another IOU in here. We do. Andres Perez, purple. $72 of 99. Going to Sea Salt. I don't know if anybody's seen the. You know how when you go to a card store and they have the glass display cases that you look down and there's usually like a shelf or two, and it's all glass. So the trendy thing that's starting to come out now with some card shops that I'm seeing online is there's a company that's making these displays that are flat. They kind of go flat up against the wall, and they load the cards in like on this little shelf. I don't know if it swings up or swings open like a door, the glass does or whatever, but then as you can walk right up, you know, it's like walking up to like an art gallery, you know, they're all facing you as you go up to look at them. It's really cool. I heard those are really expensive, but definitely the trendy thing. A lot of eye appeal. Raja Karuth, sensational signatures. Going to Rick Thibodeau. There you go, Rick. Pulsar Noah Gragson. You know, I was telling somebody when I was at the local shop that I spend the most time at, which is only about 20 minutes from my house, 332 of 399 Noah Gregson. I was there for their Topps Hobby Rip Night, and did some breaks for them and helped out. And I was telling somebody there, there's fancier card shops out there that you can go to, and but there's just the word I come back to is comfortable. There's something about a comfortable card shop, one where you just feel comfortable, kind of like at the barber shop. You know what I mean? Like, there's some fancy barber shops out there, but the one that you like to hang out at and BS with people is the one you're comfortable in. Kind of like the Cheers bar thing, Like, fancier bars out there, but that's not where you want to go have your beer. You want to go where everybody knows your name, that whole... So, anyway. 86 of 399, Rusty Wallace. Going to Brandon Harner. There's something very, charming about a place that's not super fancy. That just is what it is, like... I got somebody to sing the song. There it is. I know there's 3 or 4 people that were either humming it or singing it in their head to themselves. Braxton's the only one that went all the way with it. Did you guys see that they're coming out with Cheers cards? They're actually out. I know my LCS has them. I guess they're limited edition, like they serial numbered the boxes and everything. 212, 299, Red Bubba. Going through the filler to Will Blackman. And I guess you can get autographs. Like each box, you get 2 autographs. Trying to think of who... Don't get any ideas. No. Blue Chris Busher. 129 of 199 for Will Blackman. My LCS has the poker cards too, and I know I'd mentioned poker before, and some people were kind of... There was a few people that kind of perked up like they were interested in doing a poker break, so... which we could do. I don't have anything against it. It's a Leaf product. I like Leaf. So once we kind of get through next week, we'll kind of start to chill out a little bit on Prizm. We'll still do Prizm breaks, but it won't be like here lately. It's been every other break or 2 out of 3 breaks have been Prizm. We'll start to kind of chill out and get it more into a regular, just in the rotation like anything else. 292 of 399, Casey Kane going to Sean. I think everybody's kind of starting to get to the point where they're kind of like, all right, let's do some different stuff. That's kind of the vibe that I've picked up recently. So, Blue Victory Lane Dale Jr. And if I'm picking up the wrong vibe, you guys got to tell me. If you want more of something, you just got to tell me. 19 of 49 for Derek. But just like with the Select Blaster case thing, I had several people asking. So we're going to do that again. What's in the back of this? Is that... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got something good in the back. I told you guys it was a good night to pull some good cards. Mojo Sensational Signatures. Jamie McMurray. Going to John Boyles. 16 out of 25. Call your friends, call your neighbors. I'll get the mag now because we're going to need it. Tell them we got a big one on the hook. We're about to reel it in. Red Josh Williams. 72 of 299 going to Nathan. I believe it's going to be this way. Tyler Reddick, blue, and let's get straight to it. Kyle Larson, Color Blast. Going to Daniel. Congrats, Daniel. That is nice. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Totally jealous. But congrats. Color Blast, Young Money. Yeah, that does not suck at all. No, sir. Sheesh. I told you guys, I just had a feeling tonight was a good night. Tyler Reddick. Going to Troy. 121 of 199. We had to wait till the second to last pack for it. But we'll take it, man. We'll take it. Yeah, there was some really good stuff tonight. You know, we only opened 4 hobby boxes. We got a Dale Jr. auto, a Larson Color Blast, Gold Prizm Suarez. We had, 3 door numbers that we'll review here in a minute. Like, it was a good break. Maybe we shouldn't give up on Prizm just yet. Prizm says, I'll show you. You talk bad about me. Saying people are tired of it. Pulsar Denny going to Anthony Blevins. 6 of 399. Silver Chandler Smith. And that'll wrap things up for us with Bill Elliott on the victory lane. All right. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Like I said, totally jealous of the Larson, but that's okay. All right, here we go. Let's do... Those are Mojos. I think these are all door numbers, if I'm not mistaken. So, Carolina Blue, Josh Berry. Door number out of 49, yeah. Pulsar, Tony Stewart. Door number out of 399. Green Pulsar, Denny Hamlin. This is not a door number. 12 of 25, but it was a short print. Red, Matt Kenseth, Pulsar, door number 20 of 199. Then we had the Mojos out of 25, short prints, Daniel Dye, Austin Dillon, and Kyle Larson. Autographs. We had redemptions for Raja Caruth and Terry Labonte. Mojo sensational signatures out of 25, J-Mac. Andres Perez. Blue throwback, Rusty Wallace. Daniel Dye. Mojo out of 25, Thad Moffitt, sensational signatures. Throwback, Dale Inman. William Sawalich. Spencer Boyd, red. Chandler Smith. And a green Scripps Tommy Joe out of a blaster. And then we had the Gold Prizm Daniel Suarez out of 10. Legendary Signatures Blue Dale Jr. out of 15. And, of course, the Color Blast Kyle Larson that just showed up a moment ago. So congrats to everybody who hit once again. And we'll be back tomorrow night. We will do 2016 certified. 2016 certified tomorrow night. And I should warn everybody, 2016 certified is becoming very difficult to find all of a sudden. So I just like to try to give people a heads up. Don't know how many more of those we'll have in us, because it's becoming a challenge. But 2016 certified tomorrow night. It'll post at 8 p.m. Yeah, I think that's really about all I got. So, hope everybody has a great rest of your night. Good, solid break for sure. And until tomorrow night, we will see you next time.